Hello dear Cancer, I will tell you today's horoscope for July 23, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. You have a family dilemma to resolve. It may be related to an inheritance issue. If this is the case, seek legal means to overcome the problem that may arise between family members. Your love life is going through a difficult time financially. Don't let these problems affect you and seek solutions together. The ability to control our anger and the way we treat others is of utmost importance for good coexistence. This is likely to be the problem for Cancer today, as various situations could test this ability. Remember that we live in a society and you should listen to everyone's opinions, even if they are contrary to yours. Those who are thinking about starting a new relationship need to start thinking positively. They are being too pessimistic about love. Big changes in your life could happen if you just give them the chance. You don't always have to assume that you already know everything or that things will stay the same forever. Don't let past events or childhood pains begin to undermine your desire to always move forward. You have everything you need to face everything that happens around you. You have a vision for the future that few possess, so today you will have a good opportunity to explain an idea you have at work. It will be very well received, and you will reap many long-term benefits from it. A very important person is seeking your help and urgently needs to talk to you. Don't let time pass. This is someone very important to you, and you can't turn your back on them. People are always looking for reasons to suffer. This is very ironic because we spend our lives searching for happiness, but when it's right in front of us, we can't stand it and do everything possible to ruin the good things we're achieving. Don't let this happen to you. Don't ruin the good things you've achieved. Don't become addicted to drama and problems. You need to start making more important decisions for your work and for what you have to do. It's not good to always be trying to outdo others. You must compete healthily, and if you have to outdo someone, it will always be yourself, not the people around you. Teamwork is important, and you must learn this lesson as soon as possible, as this will most likely be the way you work from now on. If you want to make the world look better, then don't let it become a dark place for you. Remember, Cancer, that triumphs can be found in many places. You just have to learn to see the essence of things and the beauty of the path. This isn't a great time to start discarding the good things you've achieved. It's the perfect time to do the opposite, to truly see that the things you've wanted to achieve in your life may actually be the best moment you could find right now. You won't see things well until you realize that the path can truly be something positive. So, Cancer, take care of your health and your work. You have much more to give to this world. What you're so desperately hoping to find is a good solution to your problems. We all want the same thing, but realize that your attitude toward them is what matters. A very good time for conquest. If you're in this endeavor to get someone's attention, then you should know that you have a good chance of success, but you must apply yourself very well. It's likely that the person you have in mind is very wary of taking on a new relationship. Bend your hand to fate and turn the situation around in your favor. You have a way of seeing things that works perfectly for the job you do. Don't let the person at your side put you down on this issue. It's likely that after so much time together, they've become so accustomed to your way of being that they find it somewhat irritating. This isn't the case with others around you. You're thinking about taking an important trip, but you have obligations to fulfill, and there will be more later on, so it's important to think carefully about postponing this trip you've been meaning to take. You might regret it down the road. A person you've just met will make you an invitation. Your first thought will be to decline, but you could end up meeting a good person who will be of great benefit to you later on. They have no bad intentions toward you. Love is on hold, so it's not very likely you'll meet someone new today. If you're in a stable relationship, they'll likely tell you they need to get out of the house for a while. Plan something for your days off, and that's it. Some money they owe you is taking a long time to arrive. Today won't be the day you receive it, but you could get paid again today. You don't have to say things you know aren't true just to help you get out of a somewhat awkward situation. Cancer, you need to be confident in what you believe, in what you've said, and above all, in what's real. You shouldn't succumb to pressure from other people, Cancer. Fears make us make mistakes. Making mistakes makes us end a day sad, which later leads us to reflect, and we decide not to be afraid again. But we know we can be constantly thinking about what we've done wrong, and that's a big problem. You're experiencing important changes in your workplace that bring some problems mid-month. This will be tough for Cancer, since you were in a different state of mind. It's not just about getting rid of a problem. You have to find a solution, because when you don't do that, the problem persists, only it will show up later. Remember that this is a very good time to unleash all your talents and start working on what you've truly wanted all your life. You're clear about that, Cancer. Today your partner will give you discouraging news related to the economy, which you must address. It's time for things to change, because you can't continue to assume their losses. They shouldn't affect the relationship either, but it's necessary that both of you find a solution and that you obtain a commitment from them. Open your eyes, because they're closed. You refuse to see your true and vast virtues. You devalue yourself, and that affects you when you meet someone you're attracted to. You don't feel worthy of being loved, and that's a lie. You must recognize your full potential in the mirror. You feel like no one understands you, but ultimately the only person who should understand and validate your decisions is yourself. That confidence is what should inspire you to move forward, because you're on the right path. The one that will help you rebuild your self-esteem, so shaken recently. There are duties you avoid, but they are necessary. These unpleasant tasks for you have to do with the order and method of your business or your job, and you need to take charge of them, once and for all. Otherwise, that snowball will grow and grow until it becomes a true avalanche. You'll be in very good shape, and if you had health ailments, they will improve a lot. Don't let yourself be overwhelmed by a person full of complex problems and frustrations who will approach you trying to infect you with their complaints. Respond sympathetically, but don't get involved in their schemes. Your ideas flow through your mind very sharply, and you must differentiate between those based on reality and assumptions. Only then will you make good decisions. This is your day for intelligent resolutions, now accentuated by the transit of your ruler, the moon, in the youthful and agile sign of Gemini. Circumstances will arise that will demand great patience from you to overcome emotional obstacles, but you will achieve this in the coming days when the conjunction of your ruler occurs. The moon will open new emotional paths in your life. A prolonged fast can cause more harm than good, and when you end it, you won't know how to restart your natural diet. Before doing something you don't know, get your facts straight and don't rush into things. Your discipline and determination will be the key factors that will allow you to advance in your company and, at the same time, give you the necessary equipment to request a positive change in both your schedule and salary. Don't let yourself be dragged into unproductive businesses by following the ideas of those who only dwell on wishful thinking and lack a firm grasp of the practical matters of life. Your sign is very intuitive, and you will achieve your goals. Never forget the key to the equation. Keep your head high for sublime things, but your feet firmly planted on the ground for practical matters. Vio's astral rhythm today: high sexual energy level, cosmic dynamics. Good ideas are coming to you now with the transit of your ruler through the sign of Gemini. A dangerous tendency, letting a touch of nostalgia invade you. You should avoid sad memories, defeatist and pessimistic ideas. Relationship prediction: this day suits you very well with water signs and also with earth signs. The most tense relationship: avoid arguments with Aries, Leo, and Aquarius natives. Your current compatibility: you are well endowed and charming, attracting everyone, although to a lesser extent the signs of Leo and Aquarius. If you are single, now that you have the energy of your ruler, the moon, transiting through an eloquent and talkative sign, don't hold back. If you feel attracted to that person, don't hold it back, don't be silent. The general universal number for all signs is 7. In numerology, sums are reduced to a single digit. Below are your auspicious hours for love, money, and business matters according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you should adapt them to your country and region. 5:40 a.m., 11:10 a.m., 2:08 p.m., and 8:15 p.m. The lucky numbers in luck are 22, 23, 31, and 38. This month is worth focusing on spiritual and material aspirations. Stay away from noisy social events. Spend this time in reflection and thoughtfulness. All you need now is peace, tranquility, and the presence of people with extensive knowledge and experience. Get ready for a pleasant surprise thanks to the help of Pisces. Organize your values and visions in the company of your loved ones. You'll feel perfect and have a lot of fun during an artistic event. Important numbers: 3, 6, and 7. Important dates: the 4th, 7th, 19th, and 26th. Someone who cares about you will give you a lovely gift. The cardinal signs correspond to the principle of action. They are governed by the law of power and will, and are characterized by active movement, energy, and exuberance. Furthermore, the cardinal signs represent the desire for leadership and the ability to exercise it. Cancer is a leader who must lead in a sensitive, reserved, thoughtful, and strategic manner. Being the fourth sign, Cancer also corresponds to the fourth house of the zodiac, that of maternal heritage, home, and parents. Cancer and Gemini activity. She is a Cancer and he is a Gemini. At first, both they and everyone else think everything is perfect and that they are the perfect couple. In fact, they are able to meet each other's emotional needs, even without speaking about it, as they feel it intuitively, but they may have problems in other areas. They may disagree when it comes to discussing family life, as she dreams of stability and wants a partner who spends a lot of time with his family, while he cannot meet those expectations because family ties limit him too much. If he's a Cancer and she's a Gemini, such a couple isn't the best match for a relationship because their personalities are extremely different, so one partner will always have trouble following the other. He's quite calm, and it will be difficult for him to accept his partner's volatility and mood swings, especially because he believes she enjoys flirting with other men too much. He's quite jealous and doesn't want to give much space, so he tries to control her. She, on the other hand, is too ambitious and proud for that to happen, so she's likely to argue a lot. Neither of them wants to give up, so the relationship is likely to end sooner or later if they don't reach agreements together. Taking positive control of the things that happen in your life and that of your family can be good at times, but you should also let others do their part and grow in this area. Don't decide everything that will be done in your home. There are others who can take the lead. Cancer, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Don't doubt your partner's word on this subject. They are completely sincere in telling you the truth. There's no point in questioning them as if you expect them to contradict themselves. Accept their version and move on. You need to trust their word more and be less intense with your jealousy. You are expected to keep your word, and any remaining debt will cost you some work to cover, but you can do it. Every day you delay doing so, however, damages your reputation and your chances of accessing more credit. Don't delay that payment any longer, as it's important for them to think about your future. Today you will face everyday situations that will increase your stress, so it's vital that you take measures to reduce your stress. A very effective way is to use your breathing as a calming tool when under pressure. Close your eyes, inhale deeply, and exhale slowly. Do this until you calm down. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, please help us become even better by becoming a channel sponsor. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we'll continue to grow. Is there a way you can get what you need without upsetting anyone? You want to please everyone, but you know exactly what you want. So, what should you do? What do you have to give up so everyone feels on board with your goals? You need answers so you can move forward with a sense of peace and control, but you don't need to resolve everything today, nor should you feel pressured. Accepting other people's opinions about what needs to be done is something you should consider. Since you're in the driver's seat, take control of the wheel. If you've made the mistake of sharing your private life with others at work, now everyone knows your secrets. Learn from this experience to act with more discretion in the future, as befits the intuitive nature of your water sign. In love, don't be discouraged by those who approach you and speak ill of those you love, nor allow it. You will be discovering many things within yourself and others, hidden feelings that will begin to reveal themselves during this period. When things don't go as you wish, frustration can occur, but if you are prepared, it won't affect you as much. If disappointment or romantic disillusionment occurs, you will handle it better than you might think. Always smile, no matter what happens. The most wasted days of your life are those in which you haven't smiled. Regarding your health, there is good news in your health sector as you are beginning to recover from past ailments and discomforts, and new prospects are now opening up for you to greatly improve your chronic physical conditions and nervous disorders. Don't make the mistake of putting yourself in the hands of inexperienced massage therapists or practitioners, because a bad gesture or pressure in the wrong place can cause harm. Prudence and not acting on the first impulse are always good, but it seems that you, Cancer, are going too far, and you've been thinking daily about changing your life professionally or at work for too long. Dare to take risks today, because this is the right time to do what you want, also in business. If you have a store and want to expand it, take advantage of this good streak, which may take a while to repeat. It's time to think big, dream, and have ambitions, Cancer. Everything you do now every day will bring you prosperity. Watch your back, get enough rest. You're not listening to yourself enough, and even more so to the people around you. Listening to others can often be very good, as you won't always be right about what you think or feel. But it's also necessary to pay attention to yourself and trust your intuition. If you feel you're not doing this enough, then it's time to change. Trust your instincts in business. You'll have an excellent day if you start doing this. If this is your job, you could close a deal with someone that will bring you great profits in the future. At work, you'll be disappointed because you'll be called out for something you're doing wrong. Even if you think it's unfair, you must obey and start doing things right. You're not always right. Don't stop doing what you should today. You could fall far behind on your work if you start acting disinterestedly with your obligations. Things probably aren't going well with that trip you were planning some time ago. It's time to go back to the original plan, give a little more space to adventure, and take the plunge. Not everything should be so planned or so strict in every way. Remember that it's also a good idea to venture a little further. Advancements will occur at work today. You'll likely have to do much more than you did before, but it will be worth it. A very nice moment between two acquaintances could set the tone for you to repeat or want to achieve this in your life. It will be inspiring and decisive for you. A very good time to consolidate a success that was brewing in your professional life. If you're studying, then you'll receive very good news regarding a test you recently took. You need to prepare for the exams. If you've already taken them, then you need to prepare to receive the grades. You'll do well as long as you've studied. It's not a good idea to ask someone out today. You might not have the money to treat yourself to the treats you want, nor the money to invest in a date the way you like to offer. You don't need to give your partner expensive gifts right now. You've gone through the period of conquest. Now you have to focus on the relationship and the possibilities that lie ahead for both of your futures. Cancerians will be mentally prepared to face the new day with all the courage and the best way they can, deciding that everything will truly emerge as a good way to be well. Don't resort to things you don't need now just to have everything suddenly emerge without preparing yourself first. You can't let love slip away from your life, crab. Don't sit around thinking like a clueless person watching everything slip away into oblivion and you do nothing about it. That's why, today, you should promise yourself that everything will turn out in the best possible way if you just touch the heart of the one you love. You've been working hard, and it shows on your face. Tiredness has taken hold, and you could be facing some rather negative days because of this. So today, don't hide from the good news. You have more to give, do it now. You're no longer seeing the things you should because you're focusing only on what interests you, and that's bad for your progress. Go back to living with an alert mind. You're on a very good journey to begin to better understand those around you and the people you have to deal with every day. You're going through a rough patch at work, and others are starting to notice. You have to unleash what you want in your life. It's time to start thinking about taking that specialized course you've been thinking about for some time. Look for information on that topic today. It could be very auspicious for your life and your progress. It's not a good time to make heavy expenses or large investments that will deplete your savings, as you should save money for a tough time right now. It's very close. So, you should always try to have something to weather what you can't avoid. You don't control the global economy. It's not something that depends on you. You're starting to stop thinking about things so much, which is always a good thing, especially on this day when what you'll need most is to react quickly to external stimuli. Money you hadn't budgeted to spend will slip through your fingers today. It will be an unexpected event, perhaps a breakdown in an everyday appliance in your home. Don't put off investing in that property you want to buy. It's always good to have something of your own. You'll have to tighten your belt for a while, but then everything will be fine. A very good time will be had with your friends today. It will be a good time to relax and release work stress. Don't let the opportunity to spend time with those you love most and those who understand and support you in every way pass you by. Love and work are going well, relax. The crab has a lot to do today. You have to stop thinking about the things that will affect you. That always brings other bad things your way. You have to start seeing the good and the positive. That's what's necessary, what you have to attract, and what you can achieve today. Tranquility and a lot of patience will be the emotional skills that will help you the most today. This will make it difficult for you to work together to make things better. Don't stop talking about the problems you're having in your relationship. Don't feel bad about things that can't be improved. Therefore, if you're not having a good time at work, then start looking for a new place today. You don't have to doubt others all the time, crab. You're good at that, since they've failed you many times, but that doesn't mean it will always be that way. You don't have to tell everyone about everything that happens to you. You know very well that discretion is often important to make things better for us. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.